What's going on, ballers? Thanks so much for tuning in again, and welcome back to another BigJBasketball box break video. And today we are not breaking a box. As you can see in front of you, we have a PSA card reveal, but it's only a 2-card order, so not a whole lot to reveal with PSA for this round. But I do have a bigger stack of something else, and that's right here. We got some mail, including just a bunch of eBay pickups, as well as some stuff that went through the eBay authentication, so we'll get to take a look at that as well as another one that's sort of and we'll get to this in a second, went through eBay's authentication but didn't get authenticated, and I'll explain that in a second. But big stack of mail here, eBay authenticated stuff, 2-card PSA reveal, so lots of cool stuff to get through. In the background we've got a couple LeBrons from maybe the second to last PSA reveal we did. But since there's only 2 cards, you know what? I guess we'll reveal these now. Well, I'm not going to make you guys wait, and then we'll get to the mail and all the eBay authenticated stuff as we go through this video. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, click that bell for notifications so you get notified whenever we post new stuff. It's pretty much all the time. I'm hoping we get a box in time for a new video on Friday that I'm super excited about, so definitely stay tuned for that as long as it comes in. So out of these 2 cards, these were sent at the economy level, $50 per card. Did that mainly due to get them back quicker and because of the value of these cards. If you guys are familiar with the channel, you'll probably remember this one. Steph Curry pregame gold out of Photogenic. Just a freaking awesome looking card. This is numbered 10 out of 10. Everything looked pretty good to me. I wasn't sure how they would judge the centering. It does look, I don't really know where this is supposed to be. There haven't really been a ton of Photogenic cards graded, but it does look a little thick at the top and thin at the bottom. Even left to right looks a little skinny on the left and thicker on the right. So none of these have been graded, so I would love to get on the pop report as a 10. Let's see. We got a 9. That's okay though. Still pop 1, none graded higher, obviously none graded at all for this card. And if you look at Photogenic's pop reports, go ahead and check out PSA's website. Yeah, even on the back, it does look a little thick at the top and thin at the bottom. So maybe it was the centering that killed it. But this is also a thicker card. So it comes in the thicker PSA holder. And Photogenic cards, so far from what I've seen, have been really, really tough grades. Out of every card for, base and parallels and everything coming out of Photogenic, there's hardly any 10s at all for any set, let alone this one. And lots of 8s, lots of 9s. So to get a 9, I'm pretty happy with this one. Still a really awesome card. Next one, we got numbered 46 out of 100, John Wallace, and this is going to be PMG Red. I knew this was going to be a tough grade going in just because lots of chipping, which is very common with this set. Got chipping in the corner on the edges. Got lots of chipping on this right edge, including surface damage. So I think what they ding you for on these, PSA grades these really, really tough. When it's chipping that badly, especially in the corners, you get dinged on the corner grade, the surface grade, and the edge grade. So basically every grade imaginable, except for centering, I guess they'll ding you for on these. But man, that's still just an awesome looking card. If we look at the back, the back actually looked not terrible. I didn't see a ton of chipping on the back, but these are such a tough grade. I think when I did the preview video for this, I was going to send it in. I assumed this would get like a 4, maybe a 5. So I'd be happy with anything in that range. Let's see what we got here. Okay, 5. The higher end of what I was originally thinking, so not bad at all. Definitely easily one of my favorite cards in my collection now. Obviously, by far my most valuable John Wallace card, and really one of the most valuable cards in general in my collection. So let's get to the mail now. We got first package came from a guy on Instagram. He sent me over. So here we go. What's up, baller? So I mentioned him. I needed some more Flux-based cards for my set. So he looked through his comments to see what he could find and sent me over some stuff. Instagram and YouTube, Adventures in Card Collecting. Go ahead and check him out, and let's see what he sent over here. So I know for sure there's a bunch of Flux cards. So I'll go through these later and sort and organize everything. Oh, and he sent some bonus stuff too. Got some Denny in here. Manu. He's a Manu collector as well. And I definitely, wow, very cool. Awesome. I definitely didn't have any of these. So tons of extra Manu cards. Very cool. Prizm, more Prizm. Some totally certified, absolute. KG, authentic profiles. Another KG and, ooh, Ginobili. This is a refractor, number 2, 300. Very cool. Thanks for all the bonuses and thanks for the help with the set collecting on Flux. Hopefully one day I'll complete that set. It's kind of slow going. But speaking of, actually no, since Ginobili, I only got one Ginobili card in this mail day, but it's a good one. From this year's Contenders, Cracked Ice, numbered 22 out of 25. So this is a retail only insert, these international ticket cards. So these Cracked Ice actually come out of retail products. I definitely paid less than 40 bucks on eBay on this auction. This auction actually ended right around the same time he was giving his Hall of Fame induction speech over the weekend. So this got shipped to me pretty quickly. But I've been waiting for one of these to show up on eBay. I had a saved search for this on eBay and months went by and nothing popped up. And finally one of these popped up. So I made sure to grab it. I mean, there's only 25, it's retail only. I mean, for how much retail they printed between all the, you know, fat packs and blasters and all that stuff, I wouldn't be surprised if the other 24 of those are still sitting in unopened Contenders products somewhere. But I'm happy to finally see that one pop up and be the first one to grab that. Next, moving on to some set chases, we got more of Glassmasters. We got Steve Nash. I already had the Ricky Rubio, but I needed the Nash and the Wade. And so this was essentially, I would have bid whatever I needed to get these two. And this was kind of just a throw in. But, you know, tips to anyone out there, when you're running an auction, don't have it end at a really weird time. This auction for these 3 cards ended at, I think, like 9 in the morning Eastern time on Labor Day morning, which is a holiday. It's early in the morning. Probably not many people are checking auctions, but I knew I wanted to win this, so I made sure I was on to grab it. I got these 3 cards for $8 plus shipping. It was like 12 bucks together, 12 or 13 bucks with taxes and everything. So I probably would have paid more than 8 bucks even just for these 2 alone, let alone the 3 of them. So definitely got an awesome deal. And I'm making some good progress on putting that set together. And speaking of that set, so I wanted to talk about this. This came from the eBay Authenticated for raw cards, which is CSG, I believe. Came in the box through them, but it had this little note on the front, and it said, "Congrats on your purchase. Miscategorized during the listing and was not eligible for their authenticity guarantee." I honestly, I got to look at their details on this to figure out what their, you know, what's eligible and what's not, what should go through the guarantee and what shouldn't. I think it's raw cards above a certain dollar amount. I don't know if it's like 200 bucks or somewhere around there, because that's about what I paid for these 2 cards, but that was the issue. It's actually, I probably don't even need to open this. It's actually 2 cards and more for the set. LeBron and these kind of like, I'll worry about this later. Kind of falling out the top. We got LeBron and Kobe, by far the 2 biggest cards in this set. I saw someone who probably was not very familiar with eBay, had low feedback, didn't have a lot of activity with cards, but he actually wrote to me and said, like, yeah, I've been sitting on these for years. I don't really collect anymore, so I sold them at the same time. And I said, well, that's great, because I'm putting the set together and I didn't want to have to buy these individually or wait for them to show up at an auction. And to buy it now, prices on eBay were so high. And I got a pretty good deal, I think, on the 2 of these, but maybe the total dollar amount of the past the threshold for authentication, but maybe they got it and said, well, it's 2 cards, not 1, so therefore it didn't meet the threshold. That's kind of what I'm guessing happened, but I don't know for sure. But in any case, I didn't need these authenticated. I don't think anybody's making fake cards of this set here. And super pumped to have these 2 guys now added to that set chase. So everyone left now should be a lot cheaper than those guys cost. I just got to wait for those cards to show up. All right, next batch here, we got a purchase from DC Sports 87, bought a lot of stuff from them. I always seem to get pretty good deals when I bid on their auctions. And I think there was like 1 or 2 cards that I saw that I really wanted, and ended up finding a few others just to, you know, buy some cheap cards and save on shipping, since they do they do combined shipping and they'll reduce prices for that. So we got a Denny auto. This is from Absolute, numbered to 49. It's a sticker auto, but again, it was pretty cheap, and I was sort of looking for things to buy kind of all around the same time. So we got another Denny auto. We got another card on the Glassmaster set chase, was Drazen Petrovic. So really cool. So we actually got 6 total cards, but I already had the Rubio, so 5 more for that set knocked off. We also got this card. This is a really cool card. It's part of a puzzle piece. It's Ginobili, Duncan, and Parker, and Manu is in the middle. And there's a puzzle piece on the left and a puzzle piece on the right, and that's where you can see the die cut from 2012-13 Timeless Treasures. It's numbered to 199, and it's a pretty cool insert. I like the way it looks. I'd like to find the Tim Duncan and Tony Parker pieces to kind of put the whole thing together. That would be kind of cool. And I like that it's just a single insert to 199, no parallels, no like, you know, gold parallel and 1 of 1 and all that stuff. Kind of refreshing to see an insert that just has 1 parallel number to 199 and then that's it, none others. So pretty cool card there, and it wasn't that expensive. And then again, I kind of saw this red jersey color match at $2.99 and figured, you know, for a couple bucks, might as well add it. And that Denny's going to bring us onto our Avdia Avalanche, coined by Sage the Collector. Don't have as many new Denny cards in this video, but I picked up a couple that I figured would be good to have. Last time I picked up a Prizm Silver is one of those cards that I figured, you know, you just need to have it. And same thing with the Optic Holo. And I bought this one because centering looked good all the way around, and it's really clean. A lot of these have like surface issues. Might be a little something that I think that might be actually on the sleeve I used, not necessarily on the card. But really clean Optic Holo. Also picked up some Court King stuff that I had never picked up before. So here's this level 1 rookie, level 2 rookie, and the Acetate, which is the International Blaster Box exclusive. So still looking for a level 3 and level 4. I could probably find a level 3 for not too much, but level 4s are pretty rare, and there's only a couple on eBay. They're sitting there at really expensive buy it now prices, so I haven't touched the level 4 yet. Here's from Illusions. This is the Ruby Red, numbered to 125. I think last mail day I had the red to 99, and this is a different kind of red to 125. But still red, still numbered, so I picked it up. And then one more red. Chronicles Hometown Heroes. This red is numbered to 149. I actually already have the blue and the purple of this one as well. So a couple more Denny cards. This one, let's see, where did this come from? Ooh, I got into a box or a case break. So I think I mentioned before that Ginobili had a lot of autos in Obsidian this year. I was gonna get into some case breaks to see if I can hit one, but they were just selling so high. People were paying like 20, 25 bucks, sometimes even more, just for the shot at one Ginobili auto from like 12 boxes, which it's only 24 autos total and 12 boxes, so the chances aren't great. And so I didn't want to waste my money spending money on all those. And then I saw that Denny had an auto in Obsidian as well from the same. If this was from a different auto set, I probably wouldn't have even bid to try and hit one in a break. But I really like these Galaxy autos with that awesome colorful background in the back there. Anyway, no one else bid on this. It was, I think, $5 with free shipping for the spot. It was a first off the line break. And wouldn't you know it, that there was a Denny auto sitting in that case that they were breaking. And it was actually a shorter print parallel. It's numbered 6 out of 50. I think their other parallels go up to as much as 149 on this. So pretty cool to get the orange parallel numbered to 50 for you know, a case break that cost me $5. So that was kind of cool. And I think, do I have one more Denny card in here? What is this one? Oh yeah, this was a pretty interesting pickup from Goodwin Champions. It's a relic card. It's numbered to 65, so not super short print, but that's a laundry tag. I don't own any laundry tag cards because they're typically really expensive. And I don't know, this says $33 on it, but someone put this up on eBay for like, with a $15 starting bid. Nobody bid on it. They relisted it for like 12 bucks. Again, nobody bid. So they relisted it again and sent an offer to me for only $7.50. And I was like, hey, all right, I watched this long enough. So for $7.50, I'll take it. This says, it actually says, trading card with memorabilia provided by Denny Avdia. So I don't know if he just like gave them a jersey and they cut it up and threw this laundry tag in here, but that's pretty cool. A lot cooler than a lot of the new relics that are not associated with anything. So I don't know when he wore it or anything like that, but I like that they say on the back that he actually provided them with the material. All right, getting down to the last few packages here. We'll save the eBay authentication for the end. So we got some morning stuff and we got auto graphics. I got a steal on this. I think, I can't remember what I paid, but I know it was an auction. This is the original pack pulled version. You can see it's got the embossed stamp on it. Signed the front. You can even see the embossing stamp on the back there as well. But these have been selling in like the $150, $200 range, and this came up for auction, and I just threw in a bid, not sure if I'd win. I ended up winning. I think it was like a little over $100, but definitely below what some other recent comps had gone for. The only one I need now really is the 99 version. I have the 96, 97, now I have the 98. I also have the 2000. But the 99 version I have is like the backdoored copy. It's a real autograph, but it wasn't like the real pack pulled version. So I need to try and find that one. But those always seem to sell really high for whatever reason. They sell a lot higher than a lot of the other autographics. All right, got a couple more items. We got a little more in the Prizm Rainbow Chase. So I know I've showed off some of the rarer ones I've picked up already, like the green shimmer, first off the line, number to 5. This is purple, number to 99, so not super short print, but I do like that purple. It's kind of a cool, not really a color match, but it's a complementary color to the Hornets colors on these old jerseys with the pinstripes. It was like a multicolor pinstripe, and one of the pinstripes was actually a purple color like this. So I thought that was kind of cool to pick that one up, add it to the chase. And next one, we got another one, Mojo. This one is numbered to 25, and it's 1 out of 25. I kind of like getting the bookend ones sometimes. I got this one. I wanted to really make sure I won this one too, because a lot of the centering on these Prizm cards have been really bad so far this year. This one looks really, really good. Even left to right, it's pretty close. It's maybe a teensy bit skinnier on the left compared to the right, but it's really, really, really close. Top to bottom looks good too. So super happy to add this one. And last package we got from the eBay Authenticator. And this one is actually authenticated. It's not like the fake one we got earlier in the mail day. So I'm sure you can guess what this might be. Collection is upgraded. And what do we got here? Authentic without a doubt. I would hope so, because it's a brand new product that I doubt anyone had time to even fake yet. I see gold, I see Prizm, I see morning, and ooh, I see some black with it too. Black gold, adding to the rainbow chase. So this one, unfortunately, centering is not as great on this one. Definitely way off center to the right there. But with the card numbered to only, where's the numbering? It's probably hiding under our eBay Authenticated. Got another bookend, 1 out of 5. Black gold, so this came up for auction, and I said to myself, you know what, if I can win this, I'll go for the rest of the rainbow, but if I lose, I'll just forget about the rainbow and not even try for it. Well, I won, and so now the rainbow chase is on. So you've seen the ones I posted before. Now we got a purple, a Mojo, a black gold to 5. Hopefully we get some more of these showing up pretty soon, but that's going to be, there's still a ton of Prizm products I haven't even released yet, so this is going to be a long and hard, yes, that's what she said, rainbow to chase, but I'm going to go for it, so we'll see how that goes. But pretty successful 2-card PSA reveal, lots of stuff coming in the mail day, and it was fun to get the eBay Authenticated package as well. But that's going to do it for today, so stay tuned for more stuff coming later in the week. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all on the next video.